there in the end as well. But this year, it's just all to play for now, despite Uriarte and Dinesh being. We then go uphill to Arrabbiata too. And that's where he makes his move, or tries at least. Out all the grip he possibly can from those tyres, mounted the number 4, up to 4, but momentarily up the top.
Yeah, absolutely superb. And let's hope this is a portent of the rest of the season, because this
Uriarte says no way. These two are very close childhood friends. They've grown early, only as Singapong takes it straight back from him.
And I didn't see who it was who went way right. It's incredible stuff. Right, it's Christian Daniel Jr. who has the advantage.
Racing each other all along, and as they're getting all involved, it is Pratama who goes through into the
at the back. Somebody dropped way back, but it is the 50 of Carter Thompson, the Australian, who has the slightest advantage. Tinez, the Venezuelan, in second place.
Lead.
And this, using every inch of road all over the place there, but absolutely superb.
I think it was Morelli who went really wide at turn 1, Peter. He's down to 19th now, the Argentinian.
Pratama in third. Stuff from Veda Pratama, as you said, Matt. The other two are mucking each other up, and Veda just took advantage of that.
Expecting to fight for the championship this year, but it's not working out for the Argentinian right now.
He's brilliant. No one has the slightest one. No one's able to open up. Absolutely superb with the cleanest overtaking move up the inside. Wonderful stuff. We did it one weekend and just doesn't have it all together the next. But it still is Carter Thompson, the 17-year-old Australian, who has more than a 2 or 3 bike length lead, and it doesn't last for more than a corner or 2.
Morelli's managed to pass the point of the circuit yesterday where Karpushin's race came undone. Yaroslav, the number 7,
the advantage. Oh, superb stuff from the 51 Brian Uriarte there, trying to squeeze through.
To make some progress now. He's up into 10th position is the Argentinian, consistently sort of the rider that seems team. He's up into 13th on this one. He's actually nerfed wide by Marco Morelli yesterday. That's why Morelli, it's an advert, Peter. This is for the Asia Talent Cup. I know they're taking sign-ups for the following year at the moment, but have the most pace in hand at the moment. But time is running out. Argentinian got his long lap penalty, but all cleanly through today. Look at the number 7, Benyat Fernandez. Look at this, Asia Talent Cup 1, 2, 3, 4 right now at Red Bull Rookies Cup. It's going to be 2 laps when they cross the line. Oh, that was a huge moment between Moundsy and Benyat Fernandez.
Yeah,
going round the outside at the final corner. He's up from 30.
Absolutely superb, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. So Carter Thompson, 51, saw Moundsy drift wide, and then he sort of yanked the bike back into line, and but unfortunately
8th on the grid, already up into the podium positions.
And Benyat Fernandez, of course, his 50 has the advantage, but it just changes with every corner. Benyat Fernandez was there, but they got away with it anyway. So the 54 now of Veda Pratama, yesterday's winner, takes already had a win in race 2 at Le Mans. So we know he has pace, but he's been a bit disappointed just in for a replica of last year's race, yesterday's race so far.
Yeah, it's
the lead again, out onto the start and finish. There'll be just 2 laps remaining when they cross the stripe this time. Pointing the last couple of races, obviously trying to put that right. Veda Pratama, the 54, alongside.
So no one's really got the pace as before. It's a high 2:02 the last time around. But it could be that time again, Peter. Pratama pulls the pin. Will
Brian Uriarte on the 51, and up the inside is the 50 of Carter Thompson, the Australian.
They are going to get quicker and quicker as they get more confident. The curves and white lines will get drier. They can use. He make it 2 of 2 here in Mugello. He's decided the time is now. And look at the 13 of Hakim Dinesh as well. The series leader has managed to pick all their pockets. A lot more of the track lap by lap as the sun starts to beat down here in Mugello. He's got the pace, getting out the way of all this chaos as Moundsy switches to the inside then. Nearly and up in towards 2nd or 3rd place now. Brian Uriarte snatches the lead. Things heat up. There is Uriarte. I thought his airbag had gone off in that collision with Benyat Fernandez, but it's Uriarte going into the lead. Right back from Carter Thompson. That was a brilliant set of moves. Previous winner so far this season.
And the 34 of Zim Matani's in 2nd place. The Japanese so so good, isn't he, off the end of the straight? But that's the first corner of the lap. He needs to be in front, absolutely. And everybody, you know, there's only 3 seconds covering the whole grid, the 18-year-old Japanese. And he had a fine run yesterday. He was quite close to the front. Actually ended up into the last corner.
Well, it looks to be then. It's Uriarte, goes wide there. Goes wide, but does he cut?
Grid at the moment, so 51 it is. Brian Uriarte with the advantage.
Well then, through
8th place, but now looking really strong there in 2nd place. The 85 of...
back on the inside, yes, but he only slots into 3rd position. Where's Danish? Danish is in 6th place at through the chicanes they come. It is the 51 from the 7. You've also got
Mike Yu, it is his nickname here, so Singapore, the tyre on
moment. Keep your eye on the 13, the series leader. He needs to be so clever in these final laps. He Singapore back there, the number 85. He's up from 20th on the grid, Pete.
And a final out, look at that, it's about 10 of them side by side as they go over the hill.
Can't afford to keep losing big points to Uriarte, or the championship could be well back on. Goodness gracious me.
Well, I think, you know, it looks so far, and there's a 7, what a great...
Nish, who's going to come into first up, it's Uriarte then, so the slipstream effect really takes on.
And it could be back on if Veda Pratama picks up another 25 points. He is a 54, and he said yesterday, I move from Benyat Fernandez, goes past Uriarte and into the lead. Absolutely wonderful.
Benyat Fernandez slots into 3rd. Sullivan Mounsey gets squeezed there, the number 4 in between.
I just went past, I wasn't thinking about anybody else. No plan, just go for it. And here he is going for it again, but mood going into the climbing right-handers of Arabiata 1 and 2.
Now in 2 other riders, proper sandwich job that was, gets pushed back to 7th place, so in the lead we now...
Behind him is Sullivan Mounsey.
This is the best we've seen from Sullivan Mounsey by far. It's a cracking performance. 1st and 3rd place now in this race. You got the 2 winners from the World Supersport 300 Championship, Uriarte from Danish. It's actually with us championship leaders.
Right, and Mitani went from 2nd back.
Almost whatever happens here on in. And he's got Benyat Fernandez for company as well, who goes up into the lead. Last weekend, Fernandez and Thompson taking a win apiece. Really good stuff, carrying through that confidence.
To 9th.
Wow, there you go. That's good. That's what can happen. That is why it's messy. But as we through Arabiata too.
And he drops. Oh, they're off at 34. That's
up 12 places. Singapore in 5th though, up 15 places. What a ride we saw yesterday when it gets to crunch time. The key is to just go for it.
The 34 of Zen Mitani off on the grass, and I think a couple of other people were touching certainly on the...
This is by the Thai rider.
Absolutely, you can see how close the whole grid still is as we go around. Yeah, Benyat Fernandez is going for it up the inside there, the number 7, you're looking back at the number green, and probably the growing green stuff as well.
Well, as it stands, it would be 24 points between...
Ready to complete lap 2.
What happened here? This was the move from Benyat Fernandez.
The 7 Benyat Fernandez. You're on board with Uriarte.